Hello and welcome to your first session this week. Sorry for the delay, I had switched my iPad off and it took a little bit of time to warm up, so maybe just a bit like myself today. My kids are still away and the schools are off and it's been a slower start, that's for sure, and maybe I just didn't time things quite so well. Anyway, let's get started, just focusing on our breath, slowing down one thing at a time and just enjoying the quiet, peaceful moments at the start of the day or maybe at the end of the day for you. Okay, you might have your cushion to sit on, sitting up nice and tall, open up the chest, relax your shoulders and close your eyes. And take a breath in and out. Feel the breath moving through your nose. Allowing your breath to help you relax your mind. Let the breath fall into its own steady rhythm. Without force or efforts, just breathing in and breathing out. Feeling the gentle rising and falling of your chest. The belly moving out and in. And notice what thoughts are drifting through your mind. Simply acknowledge your thoughts without any further conversation, just let them be. And then come back to your breath, breathing in and breathing out. Think of today's intention. Keeping it nice and short, something that's apt for you today. And repeat it 3 times. Okay, let's open our eyes, change the cross of your legs, maybe take your cushion away and start to loosen off the body. See how it's feeling today. Inhale, come forward with the head, exhale, roll back, straighten out your arms. Using the Ujjayi breath now to focus on. And change direction. And sitting up tall. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, bend to the side. And pause. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, bend to the other side. Moving side to side. Slowly with your breath. Breathe in. Breathe in out. lift up and lower the arms down. Okay, coming into reverse plank. So if you've got any trouble with your wrists or your shoulders, do this variation here of fish pose. Elbows below the shoulders, trying to puff up the chest. Open up the shoulders. Reverse plank, your hands under your shoulders, the feet are parallel, hip distance apart. And as you lift up, the knees are above the ankles. Really feel the stretch across your shoulders, your chest. Then lower back down. Lift up your arms, your forward bend. So try not to overstretch here. If you've been active over the weekend, you'll find maybe your legs are quite tight. So just keep a nice straight back. Feel the stretch in your hamstrings. Lift up, breathe in, breathing out. Doing your reverse reverse plank or fish pose. Opening up your throat chakra if your neck and blood pressure are okay. And then lower back down. Breathe in, breathing out. Maybe get a little bit closer towards your feet. Now inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, lower out to the side. Cross your legs. Hands in front, step or jump your feet back into plank. A little pelvic tilt. Now lift up your tailbone into downward facing dog. Gently sway the hips side to side. Inhale, raise the left leg up behind you or go onto your knees. Bring your foot forward. You might do that in stages. Raise the arms up. Bring them out to the side. Straighten out your left leg. Leaning forward for a hamstring stretch. So you might have your hands on blocks. Bring the ankle in, under the knee again, bring your hands to the inside of your foot and walk your hands forward, feeling the stretch in the groin area. If you're doing this later on in the day, you might feel you can do lizard pose, lowering down onto your forearms, so careful not to overstretch. You might even use a block and go halfway. Then walk your hands back in and keep the right hand to the inside of your left foot and twist. You might straighten out the back leg. Lowering down the arm, lift up into pyramid pose. Both legs fairly straight, not locking out your knees. Now raise the arms up. Maybe take that right foot further back as you move into warrior one. So you might have your arms here if your back's sore, or even be leaning forward slightly, or hands on your hips. As long as your knee is above the ankle and you're working your quadricep here. And lower the arms down. Place your hands either side of your foot, squeeze the pelvic floor as you move into plank. Lifting up the tailbone, breathing out. Downward facing dog or child's pose, whatever you feel like doing today. Push your shoulders away from your hands, really stretching out your back. Now inhale, raise the right leg up behind you. Bring your foot between your hands. Breathing in. Lower the arms, hands on your hips. Hamstring stretch. Raise the back up. Slide the ankle under the knee, placing your hands to the inside of your right foot. So just take your time. Know where is enough, where to stop here. Maybe lowering down into your lizard pose. And walk your hands back in to the inside of your foot, your left hand to the inside of the right foot as you raise the other arm up. Hand above the shoulder, or maybe your hand on your hip. Notice where you can feel this in your right glute. And lowering down your arm, lifting up into pyramid pose. Deeply in and out. Lift up the arms, adjusting your back foot in warrior one. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed. Feeling the work in your right leg. And lower the arms down. Hands either side of your foot, squeeze the pelvic floor as you move into plank pose. Exhale, lower down the chest between your hands. Inhale, lift up into Sphinx or Cobra. If it doesn't feel good in Cobra, lower down again into Sphinx. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders and lift up and back into child's pose. Knees wide apart, toes together, sinking down to your heels. And repeat your intention 3 times. Wrong button. Okay, lifting up facing dog. Making a little circle with your hips. And the other way. Just these small movements can really help for your hips, your pelvis and your back. Now raise the left leg up behind you. Place your foot between your hands. Raise the arms up. We're going to move into pigeon pose. So if you get any knee trouble, do reverse pigeon, which I'll show you in a moment. So we're walking the foot across to the other side and then taking the body weight forward over the leg and straightening out this right leg behind you. So if this doesn't feel comfortable here, you might even come over to the side. And you can stay up here or lower down, all the way down, even bringing your head onto the floor. Reverse pigeon, lying on your back, bringing your foot across the leg, lifting the other foot off the floor. You might bring your hands around the back of your thigh to deepen the stretch in your glutes. So this is really good if you've got any sciatic pain or just tension in at the glutes. Walk your hands under your shoulders. Lift the foot back and bring now your left hand to the inside of your left foot and open up to the other side, feeling this stretch in the side of your body. You might take your leg out behind you. Draw the navel in towards the spine as you lift up. Make sure the heels are lined up and we reach for triangle pose. Slowly bend to the side, deepening this stretch down into your hip. Making any adjustments, you might take your hand behind the leg for a deeper stretch. Lowering the arm down. Hands either side of your foot. Draw the navel in towards the spine as we move into plank pose. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up into your back bend. Shoulders down and back. Breathing in, lowering your head, touching the floor, breathing out, downward facing dog. I'm just going to turn to the other side. Notice any changes in your body in downward dog. Now inhale, raise the right leg up behind you. Place your foot between your hands. Inhale. Exhale. Arms come forward. Walking your foot across to the other side for your pigeon pose. If it's really too much unaided, bring a rolled up blanket underneath the buttock to help you feel nice and stable. And lowering down. can feel your back rising and falling in pigeon pose. Walk your hands in towards you as you lift the foot back into position, ankle under the knee. Bring now your right hand to the inside of your right foot and open up to the side. Open up the pelvis. And if you choose to straighten out the leg, pivot your foot so that it's flat on the floor. Using your core strength to lift up and the strength of this leg, straighten out the leg, reach to the right, exhale, triangle pose. Exhale, lower down your right arm. Hands on the floor. Draw the navel in towards the spine. As you lift your foot back into plank pose. Lowering down. Come up into Sphinx for a moment. Okay, so now we're going to finish off with fish or reverse plank as your background or chest opener. So you can do one of the variations that we did at the start, or you can move on to the more advanced reverse plank. The legs are straight out. As you lift up, trying to push the toes to the floor. Careful not to lock out your elbows. Or your full fish pose, the hands under your legs. Palms facing the floor. Take a breath in. Then come forward onto your forearms. Make sure you're not on your elbows. Puff up the chest. Open up your heart. You might have a block resting under your head to support you, or you might keep the chin to the chest. And then lower all the way down to the floor. Bring your knees in towards the chest, hug them in close. And then gently rocking back and forwards. And then lie down in Shavasana. Hands on your tummy. Close your eyes. You might have a blanket. You can keep cozy and reabsorb all the energy from your practice. Relaxing your body. Feel the weight of your body sinking down into the floor. As you scan down from your head to your feet, notice any tensions that you're holding on to. Breath to breathe freely through your body. Spreading calm and harmony throughout your body. Whenever your mind drifts onto other thoughts, guide your way back to your breath. Flowing with ease. Breathing in. Slowly breathing out. Releasing negativity. Breathing in positivity. Notice how your body is feeling, sinking deeply down into the surface. A sense of heaviness and releasement. Letting go all your anxieties or worries. Notice the movements of your body as you breathe. The belly rising with your inhale, falling with your exhale. Thinking of your intention, repeat it again 3 times. Starting to make small movements to stretch out. Then roll over onto your right side. Slowly sit back up. Bring your hands to the heart center. Namaste. Hope you all have a good day today, and I'll be seeing you again tomorrow, Tuesday, for our yoga practice. Bye for now.